There's so much music on the world, so that's why I'm reviewing a new album every single day. And today is going to be Life is Beautiful, the collab album between Larry June, 2 Chainz, and The Alchemist. Of course, you know, when you have The Alchemist at the helm of production, you know that you are just going to have the most lavish, well produced project to be released of that whole year. Everything he touches, you know, is just pure excellence. So, no shocker there that the production is fantastic on this album. But as for Larry June and 2 Chainz, I actually was surprised of how much I enjoyed them on here. 2 Chainz, I think, can be pretty hit or miss. I think that he has definitely some classic albums and some classic like feature performances, and he really shows out. But he also has some much more forgettable performances and some albums that just, you know, aren't very memorable and don't have a lot of tracks that really hit as hard. So I wasn't sure. And Larry June, I am not as well versed with his solo stuff. I've heard stuff here and there, and his laid back delivery can also be very hit or miss. Sometimes, you know, it hits hard and it feels really cold and it just works really well, and other times it feels very lackluster. But I would say for the most part across this whole album that the two of them mesh really well, and I actually think that Larry June, being as laid back as he is, mixed well with 2 Chainz being a lot more animated. You had this whole like two sides to the project, and just overall I think they mesh really well together. Although I would say as a whole this doesn't feel massively like an album, much more like a playlist of songs that they just made together around the same time and just threw together. But that's okay. Collab albums aren't necessarily supposed to be like these big concepts or, you know, through line experiences, so that's not like it takes away too much from it. I just kind of thought that, you know, this overly didn't feel super cohesive, which is alright for something like this. I actually was surprised that we didn't get more luxurious production. There was a bit more trap on here than I expected, but like I said, that's alright. That's what at least 2 Chainz, I know he excels in, so I was just surprised that we didn't get more, not necessarily like Griselda type of production, but I thought maybe some stuff similar to that on here, especially with the cover art with the boat through the water. But yeah, overly, I actually really enjoyed this project, and maybe I will check out some more of Larry June stuff. And yeah, I would rate my enjoyment at about a 68%. If you have an album that you think I should review in the future, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one.